Understanding row gauge in knitting and crocheting. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we have a very interesting topic in store for you. We are going to unravel the meaning behind the term row gauge. Whether you're into knitting, crocheting, or just curious about the English language, this video is for you. So, grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's dive in. Row gauge is a term commonly used in the world of knitting and crocheting. To fully understand it, we need to break it down into two parts, row and gauge. Row. In knitting and crocheting, a row refers to a series of stitches that are worked consecutively along the length of your fabric. When you finish one row, you turn your work around to start the next. Gauge. Gauge refers to the number of stitches and rows in a specified area, usually measured in inches or centimeters. It determines the size of your finished piece and ensures that it matches the pattern specifications. So, when we combine these two terms, row gauge specifically refers to the number of rows per inch or centimeter in your knitted or crocheted fabric. Understanding and measuring your row gauge is crucial, especially when you are following a pattern. Here's why. Consistency. Ensuring that your row gauge matches the pattern's recommendations means that your project will turn out the right size and shape. Fabric quality. Your row gauge affects the drape and feel of your fabric. Too many rows can make your fabric stiff, while too few can make it loose and floppy. In short, paying attention to your row gauge ensures that your finished project looks just as good as the example in the pattern. Now that you know what row gauge is and why it's important, let's talk about how to measure it. 1. Knit or crochet a swatch. Before you can measure your row gauge, you need to create a sample piece of fabric, also known as a swatch. 2. Measure your swatch. Lay your swatch flat and measure the number of rows in 4 inches, 10 centimeters of your fabric. It's crucial to measure in the middle of your swatch, not near the edges, to get the most accurate measurement. 3. Calculate your gauge. Divide the number of rows you've counted by 4 to find out how many rows per inch you have. And there you have it, a complete guide to understanding row gauge in the world of knitting and crocheting. Remember, taking the time to check your gauge before starting a project can make all the difference in achieving a finished product that you are proud of. We hope this video has been helpful and has shed light on this important concept. Happy knitting and crocheting, and we'll see you in the next video.